Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading When You Get Bullied by Hi_C_Sky. So let's get into it. Bakugou Katsuki. Hey Wayan, smiled Kirishima while walking down the hall with Kaminari. Sup Rad? Hey Pikachu. He smiled back after seeing him down the hall. Oh hey Wayan, what's cooking, good looking? Smirked Kaminari. You better watch it there, dude. Don't let Bakugou hear you flirt with his girl. Laughed Kirishima, knowing how jealous Bakugou could get. Speaking of which, you guys seen him? You asked curiously. He was supposed to meet you in class, but you got tired of waiting and went searching for him. Yeah, he's still in the gym. He wanted to stay back until a little longer. Shrugged Kaminari. He's such a freaking nerd. You sighed in annoyance. You guys still have to join me and my other friends at the arcade? Yeah, sure. Smiled Kirishima. You're not. Kaminari gave a thumbs up. Awesome. Let me go grab my bag. I left it back in class. He smiled and quickly went back to class to get it. While there, you heard laughing. Huh? He turned to the front door where it was coming from. What's this? Class 1A's got a new student? Laughed the blonde boy. Hi. He waved nervously. You've never seen him before, and had no idea who he was. So you're the famous YN that shot her way from general studies right up to the hero course in just a few months? He continued to laugh. Gotta say, not impressed. I was always in the hero course. I was just in a lower class. You corrected. Oh, so you downgraded? How sad. It won't be long till you flunk out just like all the other losers in class 1A. He continued to laugh. Who the hell was this guy? And why was he bothering you of all people? Doesn't he know who you are? What did you say about me, you little shit? You marched up to him and slapped him straight across the face in anger. Oh wow, so the rumors are true. You got hands as rough as a cat's tongue. He continued to laugh, all while there was a big red hand mark on his face. What? You blushed, covering your hands. Shut up. You blushed. I guess you don't call you manhounds for nothing, huh? He kept making fun of you, as he continued to die of laughter, all while throwing taunts at you. How the hell did a pump-ass asshole like you even get here? You tried insulting, but you were too embarrassed with your hands. Did you just come in here to taunt me? You got a death wish or something? You threatened. And I thought Kendo's hands were strong. Good grief. You could grate coconuts with yours. I think you even ripped off some of my skin with those hands of yours. He continued to laugh. Yeah? Well, you're a jerk. You blushed even brighter. You were too flustered to come up with a clapback. His laughing was so loud, it brought attention to others, which made you even more embarrassed. You were so overwhelmed that you were on the brink of tears. You hadn't felt this insecure since middle school. You hated that version of yourself. You promised yourself that you'd be stronger once you got to A. So, why now were his words hurting you? Bakugou's called you way worse. Maybe it's because his came from a place of love. While this random guy just wanted to hurt you, to which he is greatly succeeding at, cause now you couldn't stop a tear from falling. As soon as a single tear fell, suddenly, a chair was launched and hit the taunting boy, knocking him unconscious with a welt on his head. What? You were so confused that you didn't even notice Bakugou was the cause of it, until he wrapped an arm around you and pulled you into his chest protectively. If anyone's gonna make fun of this dumbass, it's me. Anyone else who messes with her is getting an explosion to the face. He threatened to the unconscious boy, and everyone else that were hearing. You got that? He held you so close that you could feel his heartbeat. Why was he sticking up for you? Usually he just makes jokes. What's so different now? Hey, he snapped you out of your thoughts when he felt his other hand wipe your stray tear. Quit your damn crying. Right. You sniffled, wiping your face. Sorry. Yeah, I chastised you many times before about your insecurities with your hands. Come on. Thanks to you, we're gonna be late to the arcade. He grumbled, grabbing your bag and walking out. Huh? You're the one who we're waiting on. You argued back while trying to catch up to him. If it wasn't for your extra training, you wouldn't be in this mess. All of your emotions are as strong as your hands. I wouldn't have had to step up for your weak ass. He shot back. Well, you... Damn you. You sighed, feeling defeated. He laughed in victory. Dumbass. You're about to retort, but then he grabbed you again and held you close to him. My dumbass. He gave a small smile and snuggled up to him, giving him a kiss on the cheek. Thanks, Bakugou. Glad to know I can always count on you. Todoroki Shoto. Shoto-kun, my darling. You gushed after seeing him walk out on the field. He was at his immediate hero license class, and you wanted to watch him, so you sat in the bleachers. Do your best. I'm cheering for you. You sat, once he looked up and saw you. He gave a small wave, with his usual emotionless expression. You gushed at his simple gesture, and started bouncing excitedly in your seat. You were so happy to see him in action, that nothing could join this day. And then you had to hear Inji start telling out Shoto's name. Well, almost everything. He turned around to see his father, a few bleachers up, sitting with all might. Oh no. He said as he saw Shoto's face turn from calm to annoyed. Endeavor! With a fake smile, you got up and walked to him. What brings you here in your busy schedule? You can cut the act, Ryan. I'm well aware of how much you detest me. He admitted. Oh. He avoided eye contact with him. So, what you doing here then, sir? Much like you, I came in support. He explained. Please don't ever compare me to you, he said under your breath. Two people raised their voice around him. Excuse me? He asked, not hearing you. Oh, I said, that's so nice of you. That you're here to cheer on, Shoto-kun. He looked up to the side awkwardly, nervous. Must you call my son by that nickname? He asked in annoyance. Sorry, sir. You blushed in embarrassment. If you're going to be a part of my family, at least try and act representable. He chastised. Yes, sir. Why are you dressed so casually? He asked skeptically. Shoto-kun, I mean Shoto. Shoto and I are going to see a movie after his lessons. He explained. Does your grandfather know you left home dressed like this? It was just some regular shorts and a blouse. Why does he even care that much? Would he approve of you running around looking like a... He was cut off by catching a spike made of ice that would have landed in his forehead if it wasn't caught, and probably would have pierced his skin. Whoops, my bad. Shoto apologized, catching your attention. Sorry about that, Endeavor. I guess my aim was a little off. His demeanor was nonchalant, but the death glare he sent his father could not be ignored. I suggest you be a bit more careful, warned Endeavor, melting the ice. You could have hurt someone. Right, and same to you. Wouldn't want anything to happen to that other eye, would we now? He low-keyed reddened. Better keep a close watch on me then, and no one else. Very well. He nodded, getting the message loud and clear, causing you to tear up. Walking back down to your seat, Shoto walked over to where you were sitting. Hey, you okay? Perfect. Thanks to you, Shoto-kun. You gushed. My knight rescued me once again. Thanks. He blushed brightly. It's okay, just call me the next time he's bothering you. Alright? He reassured. Just the fact that you're thinking about me makes it all worth it, Shoto-kun. He squealed. Please don't make me distract you anymore. Just get out there and do your best. He gave you a small smile, then leaned over to the stance to kiss your cheek, and sent a warning glare up at his father, then went to join his class. All Violet sprawled out in your chair, unconscious, and face as red as a tomato. Midoriya, you were still in middle school, and you were new to his school. When you first met him, you liked his personality and thought he was a kind person, so the two of you became friends, and eventually you were close enough that you'd always be together at school, and to witness all the bullying. And as soon as they found out that worthless Midoriya had a friend, they decided to erase that from existence. So they targeted you, telling you to stop being his friend, and eventually it got too much. This time, you were held by your hair as Bakugou punched you in the face, burning your arms, and the boys pulled your hair, and it kept going until you passed out. They didn't know what to do, so they left you in an alley behind the school, and coincidentally, Midoriya passed by that alley sometimes when he was too scared to confront Bakugou. So, when he found you there, he went pale, terrified of what had happened to you, and who could have done this. As soon as he saw the burns on your neck and arms, he knew who did it. He picked you up, as hard as it was, and took you to his house. He then bandaged up your arms and injuries, and tucked you in his bed, deciding to sleep on the couch, because your parents were out on a vacation, and he had no one to take care of you, and he couldn't let you go home alone. Not when you're so messed up like this. Someone had to take care of you. When you woke up, you were so tired, and your body ached from the pain. And as soon as you saw his face, you started crying, and he pulled you into a hug, stroking your hair and apologizing. I told you I was dangerous, Ryan. Kachan hates me, and doesn't want me to have friends. And to be honest, I never deserved someone like you. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. But as soon as you heard him... No, shut up. We're besties, remember that? I'm not leaving you for anything. He can kill me if he wants. He's so selfish and ignorant. Why does he keep trying to hurt you, Midoriya? He shrugged, not knowing how to answer you. But then you hugged him close and kissed his cheek, causing him to blush brightly. Why, are you sure you still want to be my friend? I don't want you to get hurt anymore. You nodded, hugging him tighter, and then he knew that he had won a friend for life. And maybe you could be something more. He sighed softly, running his fingers through your hair. Then okay, we'll be together forever then. And I'll do anything to protect you. I won't let him hurt you again. Not as long as I'm here. I'll do my best to protect you. Alright? You nodded. And then he felt satisfied, because finally he had someone who he loved and loved him back. Little did he know but he was also your first love ever and last.